Okay. Hey, Biscuit.
Hi, Cookie.
Why are we called the Petal Cafe?
Because we love to imagine the before times, the pre-calamity times, when we would sit down at a coffee shop with our friends and chat over a hot drink and a pastry. We aim to recreate that feeling while we keep the conversation going. Today we continue that conversation with our guest, Madsworldd, while we talk about Pokemon Snap. Here at the Petal Cafe, we believe that anyone can be a capital G gamer. Even if you're not into esports or first-person shooters, though those are totally still valid. We spend our precious downtime adventuring, exploring, building worlds, and appreciating games that give us cozy vibe. If you know us, you know that we started with Animal Crossing, and there's so much else out there. Grab a cup of your favorite bevy and settle in while we poke around the world of wholesome video games with this week's special guest, Mads.
Hello.
Hi. So, I'm Cookie. I'm a variety streamer focusing on Nintendo and indie gems, mostly of the wholesome kind. I've also got two quite vocal cats who sometimes you might hear on stream or recording, and I also do art. I would normally stream on Wednesdays and Sundays, but this week Biscuit will be streaming on Wednesdays, so my schedule is a little in flux. But you'll catch me whenever I go live if you have notifications turned on, or follow us on Twitter or join our Discord.
Hello friends, I'm Biscuit. I am also a variety streamer. I play Nintendo and a lot of different PC games. I have opened a vegan artisan soap shop. It is TurineSuds.com. I am also a dog mom. Her name is Petal. She is always on my stream. She has her own little cam. Yes, my birthday is this week. And we're doing a charity stream, and if you can donate, great. If you can't, just hosting is fantastic.
Woo! I am Madsworldd.
Yay!
Woo! That's for sure, but I, as well as Cookie and Biscuit, am a variety streamer, but I mainly stick with Nintendo content, specifically like Animal Crossing, Zelda, and Pokemon. Hence for today for Pokemon Snap. What else is fun about me? I don't have any animals, but you might catch my boyfriend Elvis in my streams in the background. And I'm from the States.
Hello, Mads. Welcome to the Petal Cafe.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
My favorite thing is when I can hear Elvis or you cackling in the background. It's just fantastic.
Oh,
it adds to the content, yeah.
It does add to the content. It totally does. All of a sudden, I hear Elvis in the background, just like that laugh.
Sometimes I think the first time when he started, I felt so bad accidentally like laughing, but he said it's all good.
Well, no, because like
it's delightful when you know who it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mads found that funny.
Yeah, and like honestly, I find that if somebody is laughing in the background at some, like, it kind of gives that contagiousness to laugh. If I was like, I don't know if I should find that funny or not, but like, if you're laughing in the background, then yeah, find it funny kind of thing.
Well, that's good. We'll keep it going then.
Oh, so good.
So, Biscuit, what kind of news do we have in the world of wholesome games this week?
Oh, there's a few things. I pulled a few things from the games world. So tomorrow also drops the N64 games and the Sega Genesis games on Nintendo Online, which is very exciting. Ooh. It's the first.
Wait, that's tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh!
Because we don't get the DLC or the Animal Crossing update until a week and a half, almost 2 weeks later.
Right, but that's okay. I needed to know that date because I'm upgrading our family plan, and
oh yeah,
that's important. We want to play N64.
I do want to play N64.
Got some good games lined up for the first release. I was actually looking. I pulled that up to confirm if the old Pokemon Snap was on it, which right now it is not. But I'm super excited for Ocarina of Time for sure.
Yeah, and I've never played Ocarina, and I've never played... Gosh, I need to look up the list because I know it's good. And there are some classic Genesis games that I'm like, holy crap, I haven't played
Oh, I
these in
could play
20
Sonic
years.
again. I could play Sonic again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I haven't played Sonic in forever. So good. So good. Okay, so anyway. Not to get into... Uh-oh. Hang on 1 second. Why are we red? Why are we red? We are in New York. Why are we red?
Oh, are we dropping frames?
We are dropping frames a little bit. Are we okay, Valvin? It's like a little
Please
bit.
hold.
We're in the New York.
Money emo.
Yeah. We're on the New York server. I just want to make sure that we are okay. We might have to like end and we are getting some drop frames. I can switch to the Toronto server.
There's a Toronto server?
There's a Toronto server.
That's neat.
It seems okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm still in the red, that's why I was asking. Oh. But I'm past here, so there should be I should okay. Yeah, I got like a 10% drop right now. Okay. We're gonna I just need to end for a second, switch the server to the Toronto server, see maybe that will fix it. And then we'll be right back. 1 second, guys.
So, I've looked up the list of what's launching with the N64.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We've got Mario 64.
Yep.
Or Super Mario 64. We've
Yep.
got Mario Kart 64. We've got Star Fox.
Oh!
We've got Yoshi Story.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
Mario Tennis. Dr. Mario 64.
Yes!
A game called Sin and Punishment, and a game called Winback Covert Operations, neither of which I know.
No.
I think at least one of those was a Japan-only release.
Oh, nice. That's
and
fancy.
then listed as coming up, but not launching quite yet, are Banjo-Kazooie, F-Zero X, Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards,
Nice.
Yes.
the original Mario Golf, the original Paper Mario, the original Pokemon Snap, and Majora's
Oh.
Mask.
Isn't that cool?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And then the Genesis games include Castlevania Bloodlines,
Ooh.
Contra Hardcore, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which I assume must be some kind of like Dr. Mario clone, but I'm not sure.
Yep.
Echo the Dolphin, which, oh my god, nostalgic feels.
Yep.
Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Rise Star, Shining Force, Sonic 2, Streets of Rage 2, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, Shinobi 3, and Strider.
Wow.
So,
Okay, Echo the Dolphin. I mean, like,
oh my gosh.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
I rented that game from, like, my local video game rental place to play.
Yeah. Oh, so many feels.
Yep.
I can hear the music when he's warping
Oh.
in my head, like warping to another world with like
yeah.
he's got the image and then the circle going around. I'm like, oh my god.
Yep.
I remember playing Castlevania and Sonic on the Sega Genesis. Though I'm a little bummed that they're releasing Mario 64 on it.
Yeah.
Because
I have Mario 64.
Yeah, with the Nintendo 3D All-Stars for Mario for the anniversary, which I know not everyone got, and it was quote-unquote a limited time. It is still available in some Best Buys in the United States, just putting that out there. It's just like getting the same... Some people are going to have two of the same game, which is a little bit of a bummer, and it's, you know... But,
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree. So, that's an amazing list.
Mhm.
Another amazing list is there's a really exciting thing coming in the world of Pokemon. Pokemon Legends Arceus has confirmed that the now I'm going to say this wrong. The Hisuian region is going to have Hisuian?
No, it's Hisui region.
Hisui
I could
region.
not say Hisuian.
Yeah, Hisuian is
That's
getting Zorua and Zoroark. They're both been confirmed.
Yes, they have.
Hang on, I have a little video. I have the little trailer for Pokemon Arceus that we can watch, which is really exciting.
Yeah, they posted the video of like this footage being very fuzzy. I think 2 weeks ago, and then they said Professor Oak has been able to finalize the footage. So yeah.
So the Hisuian Zorua and its evolution join 2 other Hisui variants that have already been announced. A softer, fluffier version of Growlithe and a psychic-type variant of Braviary. I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
We're also getting that new form. It's like a brother or sister version of Scyther. I forget the name of the Pokemon, but it looks pretty cool. I'll look up the name really quick.
And then, I lost where I was at. Hisui exclusive evolutions of existing Pokemon. Pokemon Legends is a more open world take on the Pokemon franchise, eschewing that many of the elements out of a traditional Pokemon game to focus on more exploration of the world. While the game has been compared to the Zelda series Breath of the Wild, the Pokemon Company has stated that the game will not be entirely open. It's currently due to release on January 28th, 2022 on the Nintendo Switch.
Ooh,
which is so exciting. Oh, Cleaver. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was trying to find it, trying to be discreet and not like.
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Also, hi Starling.
Hi Starling.
A little loud. There we go. But yeah, so like, I have never played. I mean, I've played a couple of Pokemon games, but this one is. It seems really interesting. It looks like it combines a lot of the Pokemon Snap stuff with Breath of the Wild kind of open world, but not super open world.
It looks similar to like a regular Pokemon game open world where you like
Yeah.
go to a region.
Yeah.
And you have certain places you need to go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna have the standard gym badges, but it's interesting with kind of a little
There
similar
aren't
to.
gyms yet, right? In this game.
I don't know.
This is pre-gym Pokemon competition type lore, I thought.
Yes, this was before the Hisuian region became the Sinnoh region, which is the fourth
Oh, interesting.
gen.
That's
I
cool.
think it's going to be really exciting. I think people are expecting great things from the game, and I hope it can live up to it. But I think regardless, I'm just going to be really excited because it's a Pokemon, and I mean we're already getting the new gen remake, so this is kind of like their new game.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's going to be really interesting. Just in general, as a game. So
I'm more interested in this one than I am in the other ones, like Shining whatever and Sparkling, I don't know. Don't so much interest me, as you can tell by my not even knowing their names.
That's funny.
Because so I played Pokemon Red way back, like, and that's the only Pokemon game I have ever played and finished. So I played Red, and then I was like, okay, I've done Pokemon. I haven't felt the need to keep going forward and play the new one and the new one and the new one. So, but this one feels like a different take, and that interests me, much like Pokemon Snap is a different take, and that one interested me. So
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it too. I mean, with all of the other remakes, I shouldn't say remakes, but all the new generation of Pokemon. So after Red, you have, I think, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Then you have Ruby and Sapphire.
Yep.
Then you got the remakes with Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then the Sinnoh region and so forth.
Yeah.
Those are they follow the same path where you go to the HMs, go to the League, complete your Pokedex, all that fun stuff. Whereas these games are including Pokemon, but a different take. So I think that's why people are really excited. It's not going to be the standard battle a gym, level up Pokemon. It looks more like Breath of the Wild, and I think everyone really enjoyed the game on the Switch. So,
Cool.
So Starling says, open world or not, I want it. And I think that a lot of people agree with her about that.
Yeah.
So it's one of those games where, like, I think I played one Pokemon game when I was younger, and I don't even remember which one it was. But I haven't played a Pokemon game since picked up Sword and Shield, and I really enjoyed Sword and Shield. I found it very RPG-esque, which was kind of cool, where I got to run around and like level up my Pokemon like you do in an RPG with your characters.
Well, I guess trying to think back to which version of the game you played, what system was it on? Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh.
For me, it was Game Boy.
It would have been Game Boy, but I think my brother had it. And then I remember the only other Pokemon game we had was for the N64, and that was Pokemon Stadium.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, like mine
Oh,
was on, like,
it would have been Advance, because we didn't have anything before the Advance. So
If it was Game Boy Advance, it was probably either Sapphire, Emerald, or Ruby, or Red and Leaf Green.
I think it was a green one.
So it could be. No, that helps because do you think you had the basic Pokemon like Bulbasaur, Charmander, and
Yes, yeah, it was the basic ones.
Okay, it was definitely Leaf Green then.
There
The
you
basic
go.
one.
the process of elimination. Sherlock.
There we
Holmes with
go.
Pokemon.
Sherlock Mads.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like it's and that goes to with Pokemon Stadium is the one game that I played the crap out of. Like, I played so much Pokemon Stadium. Like, I feel like we cheated when playing against the computer. My brother and I would like secretly pick our Pokemon, and then we'd come back, and then we would we'd have to leave the room to pick our Pokemon, and then the other person would come back, and then we would battle. But we would cheat against the computer a lot.
That's so funny. Just a side note, Cookie. I think you would enjoy Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah.
And Pokemon XD, because those are different. They're in the Pokemon universe, but they're different from the standard gym battle games.
Oh, okay.
They're more about kind of what the Legends of Arceus, with where the Pokemon go on the rampage. And those games are called Shadow Pokemon. They have this exorbitant amount of power, and you try to heal them by using a Pokeflute. If I remember correctly.
Like you do.
Like you do.
You sing them back to reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a easy way to put it.
That's
I
funny.
need someone to use a Pokeflute on me from time to time then.
So, Cookie, you have a little bit of you have a news
Right,
excerpt
so-
to throw in there.
So, still in the world of the Switch, but less in the world of Pokemon, I just want to remind everybody that our highly anticipated Mario Party Superstars releases this coming week
Ooh,
on
that's
Friday, October 29th, and I am stoked.
I have confirmed that Biscuit will be getting it for her birthday.
Yay.
right. Nice.
So expect to be watching that on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, like we're gonna play the heck out of that.
We're gonna play the heck out of that.
And then in non Nintendo game news, what have we got?
So really excited. I know that everybody knows Stardew Valley.
Yeah, if you don't, you've been living under a rock for 10 years.
Yeah, so we have a new game from Concerned Ape. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do the I have a trailer. So it's from Concerned Ape.
Yeah, they released. Is it a trailer or is it just like a game?
Oh, it's a trailer.
Gameplay clip.
It's it's early gameplay actually.
This is going to bring me to the Stardew Valley universe. I want to become a haunted chocolatier.
Stardew Valley creator Concerned Ape has announced their new game, Haunted Chocolatier. Pixelated ghosts who carry artisan chocolates. They're part of a just announced game. Forthcoming from one-man studio behind the cult gaming darling Stardew Valley. Game designer Eric Barone, who works under the alias Concerned Ape, announced Thursday that his game was in development, releasing a trailer and several colorful screenshots. Inspired by the 1900s highly popular...
1990s even.
Sorry. 1990s.
I'm not the only one who tends to go back in time here.
1990s highly popular Harvest Moon series, Barone set out to make a game that paid reverence to the older eras of gaming. The goal resonated with the gamers and devoted fan community crystallized around Stardew Valley. Those fans have been keenly keeping watch for Barone's next venture.
I'll say.
Valvewind says the music track on the trailer is so good. Yes, agreed. Agreed. I think this game is going to be just fantastic. He posted on Twitter that, you know, when he did drop the notification that this is the game that he's making, my response and my retweet was, "Take my money." please take my money.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know if Concerned Ape will ever listen to this podcast, but if they do, for whatever reason, I hope that they take all the time that they need to make this game as awesome as they want it to be. I think that they deserve that.
I mean, we could always do an episode where we review Stardew Valley, and then they'd have to.
There you go.
That might be in my brain, a review of Stardew Valley with one of our, or multiple of our friends that have enjoyed
friends who play that, yeah.
Enjoyed Stardew Valley muchly, so.
Just saying, just throwing that out there.
There's that.
Some tips, you know.
Yeah, you know. So then you have something about a new game coming out.
Yes. So I saw in an article from the Chirra Chronicle that there's a new Monopoly game coming out for just about every platform on December 9th. And it's basically like Battle Monopoly. It's called Monopoly Madness.
Okay.
So the idea is that you're buying and upgrading buildings, but at the same time you can build bulldozers and jackhammers to destroy the properties of your neighbors.
Oh.
That's intense.
Yeah, so apparently up to 6 players, very fast-paced. The goal is to be the first to collect a certain number of points. Each building is worth a certain number of points depending on upgrades, and the amount of which fluctuates because of all of the thwarting and destruction. So
just thinking about the chaos with that game.
I get that that's supposed to be the point. I'm not sure I'm in for this one because I feel like it would stress me out.
Well, Monopoly in general stresses me out, but that's me.
I mean, like, it doesn't seem as chill as Game of Life 2 that we play on stream from time to time, so not sure I'm in for this, but I thought it was interesting that it's going to be released because I'm curious. I might watch it. I might watch someone else stream it.
I just read Holly's comment saying that she's thinking of all the yelling, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
I have seen... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say someone building a jackhammer and about to like come for my property, and I'm screaming, "No, you can't do that!" So.
It kind of looks a little bit like Game of Life in the way that it's styled. this can't be a gameplay trailer. This is like a cinematic.
It just says trailer.
Oh, there we go. That looks more like it.
Oh yeah, there's cinematic parts in it.
Yeah, it does seem really chaotic, doesn't it? I don't know about this.
Oh no, the penguin's gonna. I was gonna cry. He got all mad. I mean, I see
Oh my gosh.
aspects of Monopoly.
Yeah.
Whoa! I don't know that I can play this game.
I think it might be too much for me, but I thought it was interesting.
It kind of reminds me of there's this board game called Munchkins, and you kind of like work
Oh
together.
yeah! Yep.
I love Munchkin. It's my favorite game of all time.
Yep.
I own all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does. I have one iteration of it. So, I'm sorry. Holly is. I'm with you, Holly. I'm with you. I
want to play this game with you now.
Oh my gosh, no! It's terrible.
Too much. Too much.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
so yeah, that's my last distressing item of news for the week.
I love it. I can't wait to introduce that to my family.
Oh my gosh,
God.
that is so intense. Like, that is so intense.
They're like, how can we make Monopoly exciting? Because, you know, if you're not adversarial, it can be kind of dull.
Whereas I am adversarial. I'm the person that everybody gets mad at all the
See,
time.
I'm not. I'm not, which means that I'm not a very good Monopoly player.
I don't. When I buy properties, they're mine. I don't want no tradesies, no buying. Go away.
I like taking people's properties from them, but
Oh yeah, that's
that
fine.
doesn't happen,
Yeah, exactly.
and I go bankrupt and I lose.
And that's when I leave the table.
Exactly, that's what you eat for snacks, or more snacks, I should say.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, so we're gonna move into the game that we actually are reviewing today.
The event du jour.
The event du jour. It is Pokemon Snap. Check that out. Look at that. Oh, I need to move this up a little bit.
New Pokemon Snap.
Yes, it is actually new Pokemon Snap.
Okay, here's a gripe I have about Nintendo. Please just give things new names. It doesn't have to be super the same thing and new the same thing and like the name of the console the new thing. Like, just give it a number or something. Why can't it be Pokemon Snap 2?
True.
Why is this so hard?
I guess another name you could call it. I mean, yeah, like what would you call this since there is already a Pokemon Snap game? Pokemon Snapper.
About
Pokemon Photo.
Snap
Pokemon
2,
Photo.
The Shining something something.
Oh, true, because the
Like-
type of Pokemon that you encounter. Yeah.
Oh, that's true with the
Like,
Illumina
name-
orbs.
Name of franchise, number, subtitle. That's what I want in my game.
Oh
I
my
think
god,
it's for
that's
the
so funny.
kids, you know, new Pokemon Snap, just so the kids know that it's brand new. Graphics are better.
Yeah.
Quality is just a little bit different than the.
And then it's original. Yeah.
So on the next one, on the next Nintendo console, whenever that happens, it's gonna be Super Pokemon Snap. Or
That's it. But
new,
yeah.
new Pokemon Snap. Or new
Newer
Pokemon,
Pokemon
Snap
Snap.
Wii U.
So Nintendo has a history of this because it went from Nintendo with Mario Brothers. Then they called it the Super Nintendo. And they called it Super Mario Brothers. Like, Nintendo has they're not creative with their naming.
No.
At
Well, and I mean,
all.
look at the launch titles for the Nintendo 64 slate. Kirby 64. Mario 64. Star Fox 64. Like,
Marketing back then.
oh my god. But it hasn't
We're
gotten
not as
better.
good marketing back then. The creative minds hadn't come alive yet, you know?
They still haven't. Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Really? Come on.
Why can I?
Feelings.
Why can I hear Katie wheezing right now? Sorry, Katie. I'm
So
dying.
funny.
I'm dying.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Because they have Pokemon Black and White, and then they have Pokemon Black and White too.
No, they don't. Do they? Oh my god.
I think they do, or it's X and Y too. It's something like that. I'm pretty sure it's Pokemon Black and White too, though.
So apparently, Holly says Pokemon Snap: The New Empire, which should be the next one, or new Pokemon Snap Turbo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, again,
it just bothers me.
Try and compose myself.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to compose yourself.
Pokemon Snap launched on April 30th, and due to the nature of the game, if you haven't played it yet, just be warned, we are going to talk about a lot of sections in it. There are things we won't mention, just to keep it a spoiler-ish free review. But, you know, be prepared that there is potentially things you might have not seen yet if you haven't played the full game. Like me.
Mild spoilers.
Mild spoilers. Like me.
Mild spoilers. Good.
As I say, like me. Welcome.
I've watched other people stream it, though, so...
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So welcome to the Lentil region, whose islands hold everything from dense jungles to vast deserts. The new Pokemon Snap is an all-new game inspired by the 1994 Nintendo 64 game Pokemon Snap. This Nintendo Switch adventure will take you from island to island on an ecological survey, photographing Pokemon and building your own Pokemon photo decks. You take photos during your research. You can also be saved to your personal album and separate from your Pokemon photo decks, which is actually one of the really neat options I found in the game, was when like the Pokedex had one picture, and then I liked a different picture, so I could just save it myself, and I didn't have to worry about that. I really appreciate that, honestly. Hang on, let me go over here. So we have a little video. I have all the videos today. I'm like video prepared.
Love it.
So here is a little trailer for Pokemon Snap. It came out on the this trailer came out on the 29th of July. So basically it was telling us all about the new items, and this is basically gameplay.
There's a Mew? Oh!
So I didn't know Blastoise did that, by the way. Like, that was a whole thing. I was like, wait, what? Which was like the coolest thing ever. I really need to finish this game.
Oh, sick.
I really need to finish this game. And I love that Mads is like learning things that she didn't know.
I'm looking at photos that I've taken.
Yeah.
And photos that I need to take. Like that Ho-Oh photo, for example. I've tried to get it. Not successful. Not successful.
Oh. This game has, apparently, the update. I'm just going to cancel that. And then the DLC downloads. Now, I don't remember if the DLC downloads were paid. I believe they were.
The DLCs? No,
yeah.
they were included.
Oh, were they included? Oh, I thought they were paid for some reason. I think that's why I was like hesitant on finishing it, because I was like, I don't want to buy more things.
No. It's not a paid expansion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Which is really nice.
So I've played this game, I think up to... Oh, you know where I'm stuck? I'm stuck at the Onyx that's like, or not the Onyx, the one past that. That's it, the Steelix.
Oh my gosh.
I
just did that the other day.
That is the hardest one to do. He is so freaking fast. I got, like, I think I rage quit because he's so fast.
I can totally understand. Yeah, I just did that course like a couple days ago, and it actually turned one of the photos that I caught of Steelix turned out to be my highest rated photo in the game. And I was like, wow, okay. So it's kind of cool, frustrating because I had to do the course. I think.
I've done it twice. Oh my god, I've done it 7 times and I still can't capture the stupid photo.
You just have to I throw those Illuma orbs at those crystal blooms like mad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then you have to hit it with an Illuma orb yourself. So that is, I guess, kind of a spoiler for anyone who is
Well, you know what? It's okay because
So, okay, just a second. Can we back up into the gameplay a little bit, because I don't think we've covered that.
No, we've not.
We can definitely do that.
So
you're on a track.
Yes. So you end up you are in a cart on a track, like at an amusement park when they have the carts on the track and you go around. Kind of like It's a Small World. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Disney World. It's kind of that, and you take photos. There are slowdowns with the track, specific ways once you unlock it, where if you turn around, it'll slow it down. The camera has a lot of functionality, and you have to unlock it throughout the entirety of playing the game. So, like in the beginning, it's a lot of very point and click, not a lot of fun. Like you're not as super, you don't get like super zoom and stuff like that. And you only get one speed, and then as you go through the levels and you unlock more levels, every time you go back through an earlier level, the Pokemon and how they interact with you changes. Which is
that's really cool too.
Which is one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah. So whatever you saw on the previous track may or may not happen when you go through again.
Exactly.
Depending on, and even with the courses have day and night, so that changes things as well.
Yep. Yeah. So like the first course, I would go through it, and I unlocked a lot of things, and then I went to the second course. But then I went back to the first course, and the Grookey and Pichu were doing different things, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." So as you go through the courses, they change their behavior because they start to get to know you. So then they do more and more cute things. Sorry, one second. My dog is dreaming, and I just need to make sure she's okay.
And Valwyn is right. You eventually unlock throwing apple. I believe they're called fluff fruits.
They're fluff fruit.
And it's kind of messed up. It's pretty funny the way to put it. But yeah, you want to grab their attention, so throwing the fluff fruit at them sometimes causes them to eat them or to come closer to you. So I think it's a really neat interaction, and I like that they brought that in from the old game.
I don't remember it from the old game. I don't think I played Pokemon Snap on the N64, and that's why I was so excited to play this one, because I loved, there was a game on Xbox called Beyond Good and Evil? And it was like a fighting photographing game, which was like my favorite thing in the entire world. So I loved the aspect, and I didn't get to play Pokemon Snap, the first one, because we had Pokemon Stadium. My mom was like, "No, you have enough Pokemon games," and I'm like, "But anyway."
You can never have
how it works.
Oh, my mother used to say to us, I'm going to digress for a second. My mother used to say to us when we were in the middle of an RPG where I'd been playing for 2 hours and I hadn't hit a save point because I was in a castle or in a dungeon or something like that, to turn it off right then. I don't know how many times I've lost save point. I've lost hours of game time because my mother was like, "No, you're turning it off now," and would turn off the system instead of understanding that I have to get to a save point before I can turn said system off.
Yeah.
my gaming heart hurts.
I know, right?
Young Biscuit.
My brother and I, oh yeah, like we had to sit her down honestly and like explain how games worked. Yeah, and thank you for that.
No, but I think that's a good thing to point out because I'm pretty sure my parents, more my mom, she would say like it's time for dinner, and we'd be like, okay, like we're coming up, meaning we need to find a save point right now, and it was either immediately right there, like Pokemon games you can immediately save, and unless you're in a battle, of course, but there are some games where you had to reach points, like Mario or maybe even Sonic too. So
yeah, no, it was so it just sucked. It sucked. Like long short, it sucked. Funny, but sucked. So, oh, now I gotta go back for this. So, when you take photos, Professor, I keep wanting to call him Professor Oak. Professor
Not Oak.
Professor Not Oak, yes, we've had this conversation. Professor Mirror judges your photos based on a certain amount of criteria. And you can get between bronze and platinum stars. And each photo has the possibility of getting between 1 and 4 stars. So you can take, in the beginning, you can take, I think it's 55 photos or 60 photos. And once you finish all of those photos in a level, you have to wait until the end of the level to leave. It just ends everything. It's really funny. There was times where I'd taken so many photos and I was like, oh, I was like not even partway through. I guess I'm going back again. But so the criteria is how many Pokemon are in the photo, how centered is the Pokemon, how big is the Pokemon in the photo, is it like really far away, is it really close, are they doing a special pose, thank you, the word escaped me. Are they doing a special pose and stuff like that? And honestly, I think some of the judgment is kind of arbitrary.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's you know what is really fun. I've yelled at my TV going, I disagree, and you know, and that's fine. You know, like it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
Professor Mirror, I'd like to see you go out in this Neo one and take these photos and not be amazed every time a Pokemon comes across your screen.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where like, yeah, I yelled. Anyway.
I like to describe the game as wholesome. Like it's a very feels good game.
It definitely is. And like every time I've gone through it, it's like it makes me, my heart, like, you know, just seeps into my heart that much more, because these little characters on this game are just like, they're just doing the cutest things. You know, like when they're all sleeping, oh my god, my heart, when they're all sleeping, my heart, you know. So I mean, like, and the areas, there is a lot of different areas you get to go into. There's the jungle, there's the first area, there's the jungle, then there's an ice area, there's a fire area, there's an underwater area, there's a beach area. Like, you have all of the areas. Which
I think there's a total of 24 courses or levels, and each one consists of, I think that's including day and night.
Okay.
In the base game, or including the new chapters?
I think in the base game, without the new ones.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to double check on that.
I was just curious.
I think it's the base game. Levels.
It's definitely base game. This article that I'm reading from is published on May 3rd. So,
okay.
yeah, 24 courses, which includes day and night. So I guess 12, if you want to get specific, maybe 13.
Well, and then all the Illumina are separate levels as well.
True. That's right.
So some of them have day and night, and then Illumina, which the Illumina are a specific type of flower that Dr. Mirror has you photograph and research, and then he creates orbs based on said flower, which you then get to throw at the Pokemon to make them light a glow. Basically, glow in the dark Pokemon.
The dream of every child.
But some of them end up doing some very cool poses when they are illuminated. It makes them, spin. I know of a Pokemon that was like super fast but like super cute, and it would spin when you hit it with an Illumina orb, or it was really, really cute. And then so unlocking all the Illumina orbs gets you to the Illumina Pokemon at the end of some of the areas, which when you just go in and you don't get any context, it's like, well, what do you want me to do exactly?
So those are like the boss levels?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are definitely like boss levels.
They definitely get harder as you progress in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Biscuit and I were talking about the Steelix earlier. The very first one that you start out with is Meganium, the final evolution of Chikorita from Gen 2.
Yep.
And that one, I was just like, wow, this is so nice. Like this giant glowing Pokemon, and I get to take photos of it. Then it runs through this field, so further on in the game, it's a little bit harder to catch some of these Pokemon in the certain features that Professor Mirror wants you to take.
Right.
So we have some. So Mads is actually, like Mads said, she finished the game up to the DLCs, where you go to the other new areas, right?
Yeah, so there's my Steelix shot.
So she actually provided a bunch of really cool photos that I added in. And if you want to talk about them, Mads, we would love that.
Sure. Yeah, so this one like I said, I recently did the other day. You can kind of see the Illuma orb at the top of his head. Like I said, I just throw them because if you throw them, that's like what Professor Mirror wants when it comes to the Illuma Pokemon. Mm-hmm. So then you can see the glowing pattern, and that's what it was. I think this photo rated over 5,000, which I was amazed.
It's an awesome photo.
Yeah. It's almost in the center. You see majority of its head. It's looking straight at me, so I think that's why. But yeah, so that's my highest rated photo right now, and you see the Illuma orb just sitting at the top of its head.
Yeah, it was. That's a really cool photo. This is the one that I'm stuck on, by the way. So I will go back at some point. It's hard not to be salty about Steelix. So we've done it so many times.
I would say, like, tips is go through the course, don't take photos, and see which holes that Steelix comes out of. Yeah. Like, throw the Illuma orbs, throw the fluff fruit, whatever you need to get him to come out, and just, like, don't care about the photos. Yeah. And then the next time, you just know exactly where he's going to be or where it's going to be. Yeah. And then you're good. Because that's what I did. Like, I saw it go through and was like, okay, I need to throw these orbs at this hole for this many seconds, and he's going to come out, so. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I will let you know if I pass it. So here's the next photo. It's the crab ones with the rocks.
Oh, is it the crustals?
That's what they are.
I also recently got this photo too. That literally yesterday, the other day, this weekend, I got that photo.
Recent day.
And Yeah, it wasn't my highest rated photo, but Professor Mirror put like his stamp of approval on it. And
Wow.
yeah, this one is from the DLC course though.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered that this one is from the DLC.
Okay.
And they're kind of like knocking into one another. So
Oh, neat. So when Professor Mirror has the option of putting a stamp of approval, as Mad said, or like Professor's favorite on a photo, I have a few of those. And I'm like, okay, I get why you like that one, or I don't understand why you like that one. But
I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh no, yeah. When I first, it was for a couple of my third run through of the jungle. I got one that he really liked, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting status.
Nice.
So it was really cool. And then our next photo is, oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh, and this one is so cute.
Oh my god.
This one I just got today.
Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
Last night.
Is it a sweet pig?
I think it's Typig. Typig.
Oh, I love it.
Eepig. And then a Shanks. It's so cute.
It's so cute. It is so cute. So this is in the volcano, it's in the volcano area. Because I know
this one is actually from the new region too.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I know that the Sphinx is in the volcano one as well.
Yes. This one, I believe Typig is in the new. It's like called. Oh gosh, the Badlands Sands or something like that. It's not the Sweltering Sands, but it's like the Badlands.
Okay.
And yeah, it was so cute. I couldn't not get it.
That's really cute. And then we have... Okay, so you have to explain what this Pokemon is, because I don't even know what this one is.
Okay.
It looks like a mermaid?
Yeah, this one is... I'm trying to remember it's evolution of one of the starter Pokemons, not...
Not Piplup, the other one.
Not Oshawott, it's, Gosh darn it, this is so embarrassing.
No, I mean, there's so many Pokemon, honestly.
Here, I'll type in Google mermaid starter Pokemon evolution. No, not every generation. I just want starter.
Yeah.
Okay, Primarina, I think is how you say it.
Oh, that would
And
make
it's
sense.
dual type fairy and water Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's pretty sick.
That's awesome.
It's the same generation as Incineroar, so I think this is the Alolan.
Oh, okay. Primarina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Valvina is correct, yeah. So yeah, this was, I think it's called, when I play the game, I accidentally say Platinum, but I'm pretty sure it's Diamond Star, so I got the highest level score for this one. Meaning the gold stars stars can be rated either bronze, silver, gold, or diamond. So this one got diamond rated.
I thought it was
which is
platinum.
Really cool. It might be platinum. It's one of the two.
it's the highest, especially. They're all sparkly.
Yeah.
They're so sparkly.
So.
Yeah. No, this was. I was looking when I was loading all these in. I was like, oh my god, they're making me want to play Pokemon Snap again, Mads.
Pretty sure this is the one. I think this is the reef at nighttime.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I haven't unlocked the reef at night yet. I still need to do that.
Yeah, so this one is available after you beat the game, and then you're after photographing the last Illuma Pokemon.
Oh, nice. I'm 10 seconds I'm 40 seconds behind. I guess there is a delay. Okay. Yeah, we're still dropping frames a little bit, so we're going to be a little behind. And then we have this one was really cool because of the fact that I really love Typhlosion.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, this was a request too. So this,
was it?
I guess this is a spoiler too. So this Pokemon photo was a part of a request that you have to do certain things in order to get Typhlosion to kind of explode.
Oh.
And this was one of my favorite photos too, because I'm a huge Cyndaquil fan, so of course I love Quillava, and
I'm a big Cyndaquil fan too. I am. This is like, I don't. It's so cute. Like, it's a flaming rodent. Like, it's the best way I can put it. But it's,
yeah, really.
it's a flaming rodent, but it's freaking awesome.
Yeah. So I think with this one, I don't know what the rating was, because this I did a while ago.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But you have a really cool pose with it. You have an Aerodactyl in the Pokemon, or in the shot, so you get points with that as well.
I think I've only ever seen Typhlosion inside the volcano area, by the lava waterfalls. So that's the only place I've seen it so far.
Yeah. I do use, it's either INGN or a different website to help how to do these requests, because there are, right now I have 181 requests, and I think I've only completed like 42.
Yeah.
So I'm at a very small percentage, like less than probably about 20% right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I got a long way to go.
Oh no, yeah. Like, I think I have 90 some odd requests, and I've done like 3 or 4 of them. And some of them by accident.
Yeah. Oh, I love those. Those are the best. Those are definitely the best.
Some of those are by accident. So yeah, it's one of those things. So next is I don't know where Flareon went. He's in here somewhere. I thought hang on, let me go back. No. Okay, so the way they have it, I guess he's in there, but he's not quite popped up yet. So next is I love this. It's the flying insect one that I can't remember the name of.
Is it Flygon?
Yeah, that's it. Now I just feel dumb.
No, there's a lot. There's like, what, now 900 Pokemon?
Oh my gosh.
So.
And I thought there was a lot of Animal Crossing villagers.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, so
and we have to remember the names of real animals too. So,
True.
That's a lot for your brain.
It is. Yeah, this one was. I liked this one a lot because of all the dusty sand glittering and it's up in the air. I remember taking this one on stream. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Was it the Flygon was in the desert?
Yeah. This one was in the sweltering sands, and this is at night.
Yeah, I have. I don't think I've done the desert at night, but I don't think I've gotten Flygon to fly. I think I've only ever seen him in the daytime so far.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how I got this, but I can't.
That's okay. No, don't even worry. Don't even worry. Next we have there's Kangaskhan and the little baby.
This one I got this morning as I was sending you photos, Biscuit. I was talking with Katie, and I was like, I need to send Biscuit photos. Let me just do a course, to refresh my brain, even though I just played it over the weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I threw a fluff fruit at it, and that's how I got the cute little Kangaskhan to. It's so cute. I love this one.
So cute.
Oh, it's so happy.
It's so cute. I know that there's a request. I was watching someone on stream play the Kangaskhan to give the fruit to the baby instead of eating it for themselves, and they were having such problems with it, and they just kept restarting over and over again. But yeah, it was This is so adorable. I think this is basically what they were trying to achieve, but
Yeah, I wonder if that was in the update, because this is also in the one of the newer courses after you defeat them or beat the main game title. So I wonder if that was a patch that, you know, people couldn't get the baby Genghis Khan to eat the fluff fruit, so this may have maybe. So, but it looks so happy and it's so cute.
So when you say
Animal Crossing villagers be this cute, the kangaroo ones, like they're just trippy, spooky babies.
I think I was watching. What was I watching? Who was I watching yesterday? I think I was watching Amy yesterday, and she was like, if the kangaroos, like the babies, would do different things than the parent, then it would be less creepy. But because they literally mimic, it's creepy.
Oh.
Yeah, like they blink this at the same time, and
it's
just
they're
very
just
strange.
they do the same emotions. It's like
I never noticed that.
It's
carbon
creepy,
copy.
honestly.
It's creepy. Now you're just not gonna. You're just always gonna notice it.
Now I'm gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say now I'm gonna. I can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
Except for Mercy, who's a demon anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, Marcy's fine. She's probably like the only kangaroo that I didn't put into the demon spawn tier on my my Animal Crossing
That was funny.
ranking list. I mean, most of them are in. You're all right, so it's fine. You right. And then next up we have probably my favorite photo, which is Blastoise.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I was like, I didn't know Blastoise did that. Like, what?
Yeah, so another funny thing is I also just got this photo this morning too. So I've really progressed because I went through all my photos that I didn't save a lot of them because you can save about 45, I think, to your personal in-game album. Then you can go to the ones that you've taken of the Pokemon. So I went through all of those, and then I had just taken this one today. Katie can vouch for me. And when we were watching the video preview that you were playing earlier, I noticed that I have to get Squirtle to go on top of Blastoise. So that's going to be a request that I'll need to figure out how to do. But it's basically dead set in the center. It's doing a really cool pose.
It is a very cool
You got at least a Wingull and a Squirtle in the background, so...
Yeah, that is a very cool pose. I also, like I said, I didn't even know Blastoise did that. I've only ever seen him on the beach.
Soon.
What is he doing? Is he doing like a belly flop? Is he...
He's blasting off again.
He's blasting off? Oh.
Yeah, so if... This will be a spoiler, so if you want me to say it, I can, but I can also withhold information. You have to there's something that you have to do to get Blastoise to
blast
off again. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm just curious for the purposes of describing what we're seeing to our audio only listeners. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, it's
true.
He is flying. He is flying.
Yeah.
He's basically flying. You can see a little bit of water jet stream in the air.
Yeah.
And he's not touching ground. It's all air.
Cool.
I think that we have... Oh, I don't know. Flareon didn't make it in. I'm sorry. I don't know where the Flareon went.
We'll have to go find him in the Pokemon Snap world.
It's a really cute picture. So, yeah.
Missy, do you want me to... I can send it to you again if you want it.
Oh, no, I can download it. It's okay. Let me just download it, and then I can add it to the... I don't know why it didn't pop in there. Hang on, let me add it to the directory. Oh, yeah, that's the one I missed. Okay, so we'll add Flareon in there. There we go. Okay, so if I do... Hang on, let me just do this. And then... Come on, Flareon? No. Okay, hang on. I just learned about this thing where I can add a directory to a slideshow. It's a whole thing. And it just pulls all of the photos.
It's really neat.
It's so freaking neat.
I was gonna say neat and very helpful too.
Yeah. Did it go through? Come on, Flareon. You know you want to pop in here. I can only just add like the actual. Okay, I'll just add the actual image.
Exposed.
What? I am a learning. Oh, why did it?
We are all learning.
There we go. Oh, that's why. Okay, hang on. Rename. There we go. Okay. Oops. I literally just popped it up and then I said no. There we go. So there's your Flareon photo.
Ooh, it's a cute photo. I added that
is-
for cuteness.
It is a very cute photo, I have to say. I don't think I've ever seen any of the evolutions of Eevee yet.
Oh,
But
yeah?
I hope so. I hope to when I do eventually go back to Pokemon. I think it will be much fun.
Yeah, this one I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
was in the Fire Flow volcano. I'm not sure what level it is, so
Okay.
not a spoiler-ish.
But I mean,
But,
there's if people know that they could potentially get, a photo of Flareon, maybe they'd be more enticed to go back to the game if they haven't finished
Yeah.
it like me.
Like,
different ways to get Flareon too, so there's not
Yeah.
just this one sitting pose
Okay.
that you can get it from. So it's really
Okay.
neat how the different levels, like we talked about earlier,
Mhm.
just because you go in one time doesn't mean it's going to be the same. So
Mhm.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee streams.
I have that.
And Let's Go Pikachu.
how does Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu differ from other Pokemon games? Or does it?
It's same, but it's also it's very. I compare it to Sword and Shield because of how hand-holdy the game is, which
Yeah.
for some people is a good thing because if it's their very first Pokemon game, it's a very good introductory game.
Mhm.
Whereas, meaning in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee as well as Sword and Shield, you get to Pokemon all get EXP when you finish a battle, whereas in the old games you had to level up each individual Pokemon
Right.
every time. So if you wanted to train your level 5 Eevee, but you were going against like a level 10 Pokemon, you'd have to throw out Eevee first, then take it back and throw out your stronger Pokemon so it can get
yeah.
some EXP.
Yeah.
Whereas in these newer games, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, and that's the mechanics difference with Sword and Shield and Let's Go is that all of the Pokemon in your party, as long as they are in your party,
And alive.
they get and alive, yes, and not fainted.
Not fainted.
Very specifically, not fainted. They share the experience.
Okay.
So
Yeah, not.
So
I
do
don't
you
think the
start-
whole.
Do you start the
ahead.
game with Pikachu or Eevee? Is that the idea? Or,
depending on which game you have,
well, I would imagine, but
yes.
Yeah, and it follows the same routes as Fire Red and Leaf Green, as well, I think, as Red and Blue.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Gotcha.
With like Giovanni as the 8th gym battle with Team Rocket in the game corner.
Yeah.
The gym with Erica, I believe it is Erica, Celadon City. Cerulean. I know Cerulean is Misty is the gym leader, so it follows that storyline of Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, question, Mads. What when you say you finished the main game, I assume that there's like a final boss, or in this case, Illumina Pokemon that you battle. Was it what you were expecting, or were you like pleasantly surprised?
A little bit of both. Yeah, so in each region, generally in each region, there's an Illuma spot where you go and find this Pokemon. And for the last one, you kind of have like this big, grand Pokemon that you find. And you take photos of not only that a Luma Pokemon, but also other Pokemon that you see in that spot. And you basically solve the answer as to how a Luma Pokemon came to be in the Lentil region, which is a really, really neat storyline that they added in here. I think that was a great way to incorporate the different kind of Pokemon that we were kind of like, what are these Illuma orbs?
Yeah.
Like, all we know is apples or fluff fruit. That's what the original game came out with. So this new twist, it was neat. I thought it was very well done, personally.
Yeah, no, I was a little like, I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with these orb things? But then I ran into the Illumina Pokemon, and I was like, oh. I do appreciate that this game is about research. And from an anthropological, wow, I can't say that word. Anthropological standpoint, I think it's really neat that they really brought in that research aspect of it, going, okay, so watching and interacting with a Pokemon multiple times, like you wouldn't, like, if you're researching a specific dog or whatever, changes the behaviors and, you know, what it does. I just think that's one of the coolest things ever. I think it's neat, and that educationalness like could bring people, kids, to maybe look at anthropology as a potential, you know, school venture. You know, it's the one thing I've never liked that people said about video games was the fact that it rots your brain. No, there are a lot of games that actually challenge you. There are puzzles in games like this one.
Oh yeah.
Like this one, it's all about being nice and cooperative and learning and research, right? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Makes research fun.
There are
Even
games
with Animal Crossing, you learn if you actually take the time to listen to Blathers. Not that anything is wrong with not listening or listening to them, but you do learn stuff about, you know, fish and bugs and fossils. So that, I think Animal Crossing is a great example. And even Breath of the Wild, like these 3 main games that I play, shrine puzzles can really get your mind to think, like, what do I need to do in order to get to this last area? So sorry, Blathers, I love you though. Shout out to Blathers.
Yes. If you want to learn more about the Animal Crossing things that you would donate to the museum that Blathers talks about, there's actually a whole podcast
there is
called Beyond Blathers that I can recommend.
Yep.
Nice.
And as Valvin says, not on Biscuit's stream. It's very true.
It feels bad, man. That's funny.
Oh, I mean,
if you guys, sorry, go ahead, Biscuit.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, if I really wanted to, and I've gone through the museum and I've looked at the little cards that, you know, that have all the information on it. Outside of, you know, when I've felt it or had the time, I've learned some things.
I've gotten some education.
Right? You were gonna say?
I was gonna ask you guys, with you not finishing Pokemon Snap yet, what has been your favorite course that you guys have done in the new Pokemon Snap?
Anything at night for me. I think that the way that the world becomes this like magical, glowy landscape is really enchanting to me.
Yeah.
I liked the jungle a lot because of the fact that, like, you can make some of the Pokemon do some really interesting and cute things, like the little Morel ones, the little mushroom ones. And they do this little dance when you... Oh, one of the things we forgot to add, you get a music player at one point in the progression, and you can make the Pokemon dance. It's the cutest thing to watch the little Morels, like, dance and, like, do their little... Oh my god, my heart.
Yeah, they either dance or that you can wake them up from their little naps.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's so cute. And then the little quags, the quagsire and the little
Cooper.
the whooper, yeah, when they're like jumping into the water. I think I like my favorite photo is that. I have one of those photos where it's so cute. The whooper is like so happy and the quagsire is so happy, and I'm just like, I love this. Like this,
I like that because I have a very similar photo, but I can guarantee you that's what I also really like about this game, Biscuit and Cookie, is even though we're talking about the same photo, it's not going to be identical.
Exactly.
They're going to be so different. We're going to take them at different seconds, different angles. So the sharing part of this game, if you have Nintendo Online, you can look at other people's photos. You can edit the photos too with fun stickers and funny.
Some of them are so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's a it's a game that you didn't think was going to be interactive with other people, meaning.
Yep.
And it became that way, so.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen. I post some of the fun photos that I post, and then people have liked them and commented, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, like that's so sweet, you know. And, and then you see some of some of them people have added so many different things that basically change the photo that they've taken so much, but it's so funny and so inventive and so imaginative. And then again, that's another thing that brings to Pokemon, like that is that imagination aspect, right? Where kids are using their imaginations as to what they can achieve.
Yep.
You know?
So good.
Pokemon bringing us all together.
Video games are not ruining society.
They're not.
Different artistic visions. Yes, exactly. Different artistic visions. So the main story for Pokemon Snap takes about on average about 10.5 hours. With the extras, people have taken about 19 hours to complete all of the requests. On average, it's about 58.5 hours. So buckle in, Mads.
Holy bananas, that is
a lot of days. That is a lot of days. Yep.
I'm not gonna pull it up on. I'm gonna just see how many hours I have right now in the game. And like I said, I have how many?
Yep.
I have 41 requests.
Yeah, done.
Let's see. I have a total of. See, profile. I have 25 hours in this game.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, 25 hours or more.
Yep.
So, and I'm not even done with all of the requests.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this is insane.
Yeah. So it has about a 79% positive rating. So this game is very well regarded. And
on howlongtobeat.com, that is.
On howlongtobeat.com. I don't know what it is on Metacritic. What is it?
Metacritic? I'll look it up.
Do you have a less loud keyboard than me?
Not really, but
Google voted it as 91%, and INGN is 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So
that's about right.
Metacritic says 79, so it varies a little bit, but
yeah, I was gonna say there's also Tech Radar is 2.5 out of 5.
I mean, a good like 80% of people really enjoy this game. I would give it. I think I would give it 9 Grookies out of 10. Like, it's such a good game. I mean, it doesn't get an extra 10 Grookie, the 10 of 10 Grookies, just because of the fact that I did rage quit over Steelix. But 9 Grookies out of 10. Mads, what do you think?
I think I'm with you there. I think I'm gonna do 9 Fluffruit out of 10 because I am a perfectionist, so I want to make sure I get all of these Pokemon, and that's what's gonna keep me playing the game.
Yeah.
And my my excitement from seeing these Pokemon is just so pure that it's playing it once.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can still have these same reactions if you put the game down and come back to it weeks later. So
Yeah.
and it is very nostalgic, so that helps bring points to the older generations as well as appealing to the newer ones.
Yeah. Cookie?
I would go slightly lower only because it doesn't have the can't put it down-itiveness for me as it seems to for you guys. So I'm gonna go with 7 Bulbasaurs out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking about doing 8, but then I was like, you know what? I really enjoy this game. I'm giving it a 9.
But again, it's different for everybody, and it's such a game that it's such a it's such a personal experience too, which I think that gives that's part of the reason why I gave it the 9 Grookey's, because of the fact that everybody's game is so different. All the pictures that you get are so different. Your experiences are always so different. You know, like it's not the same game.
Yeah, some people are aiming for completion, and some people are just aiming to snap photos, and
Yeah.
I think that's pretty incredible. Whereas most Pokemon games, that you can still aim for completion, majority, and meaning either Pokedex or gym-wise, but that's truly the main goal in the RPG Pokemon games. Whereas this one, it's kind of like, do what you want.
Yeah.
It's definitely probably one of my favorite Pokemon games that I will continue to go back to again and again.
I was afraid that I wasn't gonna like the game, like, because I hadn't played the older one in so long, and I remember how frustrating sometimes that game could be, just because of the older technology. But I obviously love the game.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was when you were streaming it on your stream, when you were streaming it the other day, and you were like just your excitement and your passion for it, and I was like, Mads needs to talk about this game. So, oh my gosh. Well, this was fantastic. So for price point, $59.99 US, $79.99 Canadian. It has always been like that.
Yeah.
It is.
All Nintendo branded titles are $80 Canadian here, so
Yeah,
ish.
yeah, all of them. So
almost all of them, but yeah.
yes, Mads, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us today.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I had a lot of fun, and I love talking about Pokemon, even if I don't have all of the knowledge.
You know what? That's okay. You can learn from other people, and we have the Googles.
Exactly.
We have
the
Googles.
Google is my BFF.
So next week, coming up next week.
Yep.
We are recording on actual Halloween. The afternoon of October 31st. I'm planning a spooky game rundown with one or more special guests. We'll see.
Ooh.
We're gonna aim for the same usual start time of 2 p.m. Eastern. So yeah.
Fantastic. So Mads, where can people find you?
So I can be easily found on Twitch, twitch.tv/Madsworldd, and that's with 3Ds total, 2 at the end. And then on Twitter, I am thinking about rebranding, but for now I am twitter.com or whatever it is, at Madeline_AC, because I started off as an Animal Crossing lover, and I've progressed into other games for streaming purposes. Oh, and Discord, but I'm in the Petal Cafe Discord, so you can find me hanging out with Cookie and Biscuit.
Yay! Woot.
So the Petal Cafe podcast is recorded live on Twitch, often on Sunday afternoons, and uploaded as a podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and wherever you get your podcasts within a couple of days.
If you like what you're hearing and want to know when we're recording next, head on over to Twitter and Instagram and turn on your notifications. Send us a DM to get an invitation to our Discord. And if you'd like more of us, check out the links in the chat, comments, or the show notes for all the places you can find Biscuit, Cookie, and our friend Mads.
If you want to support this podcast and our efforts to bring you wholesome video game news almost every week, we'd love for you to check out our brand new fan house. Check out fanhouse.app/the Petal Cafe, all one word, where for the price of a coffee you'll get access to things we're still working on.
For inquiries, email us at thepetalcafe@gmail.com. Episodes of the Petal Cafe podcast are a production of Petal Cafe Media. Our theme music was written for us and licensed by our friend and the talented John Stewart Campbell.
Special thanks to our Twitch moderator Valvin and our friends who came in to hang out with us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you for hanging with us, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.